Namaste, my fellow strikers. Holy Materia here, back with another Shinobi Striker video. Today we're going to be talking about the new Itachi DLC and some of the updates. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first let's take a look at his jutsu. So his first ninjutsu is Tsukuyomi. Genjutsu that restrains a single enemy and stabs them with a sword, dealing damage. It also reduces enemy attack power, attack speed, and attack tracking. So this is way more crucial than it looked like in those scans. So yeah, it pretty much just like reduces their action speed, and it lowers their attack power. And the animation is dope. I'm super geeked about this Tsukuyomi, man. I got hit with it a couple of times and the animation looks dope. It's hard to, well, it's not hard to get off. It's like it works like a Madaratu. Like you have to get them in the right spot. So like wherever they are when you push the button, that's where it'll show up. So it's kind of hard to hit, but that's good though because it shouldn't be easy. Tsukuyomi's an overpowered move, so it shouldn't be easy to hit. Not in the game, but like just in the show. So Yasuka beads is the second ninjutsu. It says manifest Susanoo and hurls beads at enemies. Hitting the target results in a blast that engulfs all enemies in the surrounding area, inflicting damage. So yeah, then the explosion radius is pretty big too. So and the tracking is good too. And also they can get hit when you first pop it and it knocks them back. But if they get hit with the first part, it doesn't really combo into the next part. Like it'll come all the way around 360, but it takes them so long to get up that the explosion won't hit them. But if there's any other enemies around, it'll hit those guys. So, and then the ultimate is Izanami. So it says a genjutsu of infinite loop. At intervals, it resets enemies' beneficial effects in current position and allies' harmful effects. An additional command restrains enemies, revives allies, and seals the user's ninjutsu. Okay, so this is crazy. This is the first time I read the whole description like that. Okay, so it will reset them and it will take away all of their buffs that the enemies have. And whatever harmful status ailments your teammates have, it will reset those. It'll take those away. So it'll remove status ailments from your allies, and it will reset any buffs that your enemies have on them. And then when you input the second command, it restrains the enemies and it revives all your allies. Alright, and it will seal your ninjutsu, and it also makes the left side of your screen blinded. And the way it feels, it really does feel like you're like blinded in your left eye. It's a nice little touch. I can see that being annoying and like getting you in trouble, but it's true to the show, so that's dope. But yeah, man, so far this DLC is really nice. Like it's not overpowered, but it's well balanced. Like it definitely doesn't feel bad, and it doesn't feel like too crazy good, but it's just like really good. Like all the DLC this season, besides Sakura, which was really bad, but they're starting to buff her now. But yeah, all the DLC so far have been pretty well balanced. In the Itachi cast character, like he feels amazing to use. He's so smooth. He doesn't feel slow like other healers. He feels like really fluid, sort of like almost like Mei, the way she moves. Like I love her movement. I wish I could move like her with my CAC, and I would take that Itachi's movement also. Yeah, it's really it's one of my, I think it might be my favorite cast character so far in the game. Because his moves are cool, and the way he moves and his combos. I love his air combos to get around the map. Like he's really dope. And the clone, oh man, so that clone is crazy. It's got a 40-second cooldown, but the blast radius is huge, and it does decent damage. But the big thing is that the blast radius is like almost unavoidable. Like sometimes even when I would see it coming, I would try to get out of the way, and I would still be inside the blast radius, so it would still knock me back. I'm not sure if it scales, like if the damage scales depending on how close you are. I haven't figured that out yet, but it doesn't do like crazy damage, but it is annoying because it's pretty hard to get away from. So I think that 40-second cooldown is actually worth it. I wouldn't use it on a healer build ever, because healers need to be able to sub more than that, or more often than that. But on other classes, I would definitely use that sub and take that like 40-second duration, or that 40-second cooldown. Tsukuyomi has a 15-second cooldown, which is way shorter than I thought it would be, and the Yasuka beads have a 22-second cooldown, which is a lot more than I thought it would be. And of course the Izanami has a 1 duration. But yeah, so far I'm loving this DLC, man. It is dope. Healers are eating, man, especially after the disappointment of Sakura. Like this is just so good for healers, and it's just good for the game that they have like a really well balanced DLC. And before I go, let's talk a little bit about them addressing the hackers. So already they started banning accounts that had fraudulent scores in the 56 Ninja World League, and then they're going to start doing the same thing with people that are proved to be hackers. So we can rejoice as a community that they're finally doing something about these hackers, man, because even just seeing this when you first open the game, this will deter some people from hacking because they don't want to get their accounts, or they don't want to get banned. Well, hopefully it will, because most of those people that hack, it's on like a second account. But still, if we could get rid of them, whatever it takes, man, by any means necessary, let's get them. Range types also got some love. Finally, the summoning salamander might be usable. It might be a viable move. They increased the range that the poison effect has, and they changed the damage behavior of hit enemies, I guess, when you hit them with the summon. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to do. Phoenix Flame Scarlet Claw got another buff. Now it reduces enemy attack power when they get hit by it. It already sealed subs, so that's an extra benefit that it has now. They buffed Earth Style Petrified Jutsu and Uchiha Flame Formation, if they both increase the defense boost that during when you're using it. Healers got a buff, so yeah, they buffed Sakura's strength of 100 Flower Cannon, and then also Green Red Ground Hold in the same way. So it added an effect that grants allies increased resistance to ninjutsu damage while activated, or when activated. So yeah, man, all in all, this has been an amazing update. This is what we needed as a community: addressing the hackers, a dope DLC, and some decent balancing that they've done this time. Oh yeah, and they also, the biggest thing probably is that they changed Nagato's heavy attack, so he won't be able to spam the kunai like crazy anymore. They also changed up a few of the ninja tools. So the glimmering tool, now it decreases ninjutsu cooldown time, and the ceiling tag trickery increases damage dealt to enemies and changes the behavior of enemies hit. That's a thing that's happening a lot lately. Like the weighted seal also changes the behavior of enemies hit. So yeah, that's about it, man. This update has been dope. Patch 2.31 has been good, man. I'm hyped. I can't wait to get the Itachi's moves on my CAC, but for now, like even the cast character feels amazing. It just feels, and I don't even like playing Hero Festival because everybody's using, or I don't like playing it when there's a new DLC because everybody is using that DLC, but it's still been fun just using this and getting hit by his jutsu too, because it's cool that the genjutsu animations are dope. So yeah, man, I'm hyped. I hope you guys are excited about this. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one, and that'll be very soon. Everybody stay safe out there. Peace and love.